Hey folks, Jan Morgan here. I'm at On Target Indoor Firing Range, and I've had the pleasure today of working with a couple of folks from Australia. This is Abby and Tony, and actually, you're not going to believe this because Tony looks so young, but he is actually Abby's father, so he's a physicist, and Abby is a chef in Australia. They came to America on vacation, and they were wanting to experience the ultimate American experience, which of course involves firearms, because as you know, in Australia, you guys don't get to have guns, right?
Unfortunately,
Right.
no.
Yeah, so how does it feel to live somewhere where the law-abiding citizens don't get to be armed?
I don't feel vulnerable, but I feel that we've got a lot to follow from the US. After today's experience beforehand, I thought, oh, these guys are nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came in and things were explained to me, I thought, there's
Things
a
were
lot of
explained
logic.
to him by Jan Morgan,
Yeah,
the big
yeah.
Second Amendment advocate.
Yeah,
That's what he's
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
It's I can understand it. You can understand an environment where people are armed. You need to be armed. In Australia, the police are fully armed and the population are disarmed. It is an odd balance, but I guess But it was a wonderful experience here. She's a great teacher.
Yeah, and you guys, you actually learned a lot about handguns. They had the opportunity today to shoot. I let them shoot everything. We did about an hour of classroom training time before we actually went into the range, and they shot everything from a .22, worked up to a .380 caliber 9mm, 40 caliber Glock subcompact, 45 Kimber 1911, and even the Bushmaster AR-15. What did you think about the AR?
When you're in doubt, go bigger.
Go bigger. So now tell the folks this, because it's hard for people in America, since we've always had guns, it's hard to understand how it is to live in an environment where you can't have guns to defend yourselves. Now you were telling me that it's even worse than that. Not only can you not own a handgun or a rifle.
Yep, you can't own an air rifle.
Like no airsoft.
That's a we call it pellet guns. I think you call
can't
it
even
a
have a pellet
BB gun. Yeah,
Okay.
can't even. The other really interesting thing is you can't own a vest to protect yourself. You can't own a bulletproof vest. That's
What's the
regarded as a
reason
weapon.
behind that?
Because I think the police don't want a level playing ground for the people who have the weapons.
Wow.
So basically they're saying, we want to be able to shoot you without knowing that you're not going to go down. We want a vest. But
Right.
I was staggered, and to me it's counterintuitive. I just think that anything that can protect you, how can it be called a weapon?
Right.
But that's it.
Well, you know, Hitler kind of wanted that too. The citizens don't get to have any sort of defense.
Well, he almost got there.
Yes, you've almost got that. Yes, you do. Abby, I want to hear from you about your experience today. What have you learned about guns in America and where that puts you in Australia?
I think
Regarding defense.
as a woman, myself, I really enjoyed the experience today. I would love to be able to carry a gun in my handbag.
Or two guns?
No, just one.
What? Just one?
Just one.
She's laughing at me because she was like, "So you really carry two?" And I said, "Absolutely."
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Amazed me.
I really appreciate you guys. And I'll tell you what. You're going to have to get on the ball in Australia about your gun rights. You're going to have the citizens are going to have to take back control so that you can have a way to defend yourself. What do you do if a bad guy comes after you? What are you going to do?
It's such a beautiful country. Nobody comes after you. No, it's a lie.
That's a lie.
What do you do? I guess you have to learn to defend yourself. But I guess you're in a better position. You know you can do something about the bad guy. Mm-hmm. We live in hope that we never have to see the bad guy, which is rather denial more than anything else. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to cut this short because we're out of time, but I'm going to have to get busy helping them get their U.S. citizenship because they got to get back. They got to get over here to the United States. Thank you so much,
love
folks.
to.
Love
Bye,
it.
guys. Loved
See
it.
ya.
Abby and Tony.